Hello everyone, that's Toys channel, and today we're going to crochet this hairband. It's really cute, I like it a lot, and it's quite easy to crochet. It takes about half an hour to create one. After it's ready, you can then decorate it with some Christmas symbols, so it looks even better. You'll need 2 colors of blush yarn, any kind you like. It's even okay if the yardage slightly differs. Then a hairband basis. I've got the simplest one. If you have a wider one, you should modify the button a bit and start from a bigger number of stitches. A crochet hook. I'll use 4mm crochet hook. You may use any size you are comfortable with. Just make sure it is suitable for the yarn chosen. You'll also need some fiber fill for horn stuffing, not much really, just a little to give them a proper shape. Then scissors, a plastic needle for blush yarn, and markers if you use them. I don't find using them convenient, so I'll just use a thread of a contrasting color to mark the round's beginning. I believe that's all about necessary materials and tools. If you are going to decorate the band later, you'll also need to prepare some decorations in advance. So, let's start crocheting. Start by 2 chain stitches or a magic circle, then crochet 5 single crochet stitches into the second stitch from the hook or into the magic ring. If you have a different hairband basis, you may need more or less stitches to start by. Now you need to crochet a single crochet stitch in each stitch around for as many rounds as it's needed to cover the bases. It is important for you to be able to easily insert the band bases into your crochet. So try to do it when you've crocheted a few rounds, and if it's too narrow, start again, adding a few more stitches at the very beginning. If it's okay, just continue crocheting 5 stitches for each round. So I've crocheted a few rounds and now I'm going to try inserting the bases. The bases fits perfectly, so I need to crochet till I get the size I need. A single crochet stitch in each stitch around. I'm not going to show you the whole process as that's too boring. I've got here 20 rounds and that's not even a half, so I'll need about 50 rounds in total, 52, 53 probably, but the number of rounds depends on the basis size, so the thing you're going to do is just try from time to time to see whether you crocheted enough. By the way, you should be very careful when you crochet to not connect loops of different stitches by accident, because you'll not be able to insert the bases into your crocheting later. As I've already said, that's less than a half, and I have to crochet quite a few rounds to cover all the bases. I'll skip ahead and meet you guys when I finish crocheting. So, I've got 50 rounds and I believe that's enough. I'm going to check it now. That's almost enough. I'm going to crochet one more round. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's it. Now I can cut the thread. You may need more or less rounds as I said earlier. Now we need to tighten the hole so that the basis doesn't come out, and you can also glue this part later. Insert the needle into front loops only. After you've done it for row 5 stitches, you need to insert the needle into the center and pull the thread. Insert the needle into the center. Now fasten off and weave in the yarn tail. So the first part is ready and we can move on to the ears crocheting. 2 chain stitches again or a magic circle, and then crochet 6 single crochet stitches into the second loop from the hook or into the magic circle. The first round is ready. Now make 6 increases for the round 2. It means you need to crochet 2 single crochet stitches in each stitch around. Now crochet a single crochet stitch followed by an increase 6 times. You'll get 18 stitches in total for round 3. Eighteen stitches again for the round 4. It means you need to crochet a single crochet stitch in each stitch around. Same pattern for the next round, a single crochet stitch in each stitch around, 18 stitches in total. 4 single crochet stitches followed by a decrease 3 times for the round 6. You'll get 15 stitches in total. Three decreases in a round again, which means you crochet 3 single crochet stitches, then a decrease 3 times. You'll get 12 stitches in total. Two single crochet stitches followed by a decrease 3 times for the round 8, 9 stitches in total. Now we need to fold the detail and crochet through all the edges, like this. And one more single crochet stitch through all the edges. The ear is ready. You may cut the thread and pull it through the loop. Don't forget to leave a tail for sewing. Crochet the second ear following the same pattern. That's how my ears look like, and we are going to sew them to the hairband bases later. But first, let's crochet the horns. 2 chain stitches as always. Now 6 single crochet stitches into the second stitch from the hook. Two rounds of 6 single crochet stitches, which means you crochet a single crochet stitch in each stitch of the previous round. And one more round, 6 single crochet stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The first part of the horn is ready. Now cut the thread. Don't leave a tail for sewing. The second part starts by 2 chain stitches again. Six single crochet stitches into the second stitch from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now you need to make 2 increases for the round 2 and you'll get 8 stitches in total. For that, crochet 2 single crochet stitches followed by an increase twice. Now crochet 3 rounds of 8 stitches, which means you crochet a single crochet stitch in each stitch of the previous round. No increases or decreases needed. The second part is ready and we are going now to attach the first part. Find the place where you ended the first part and start crocheting from the next loop. Hide the yarn tail in the process. A single crochet stitch in each stitch around, which makes 14 stitches in total. 6 stitches into the first part stitches and 8 stitches into the second part stitches. Be careful here, if we just continue crocheting into the stitches of the second part, we may get a hole here. That is why I'll make something similar to a decrease. I'll crochet through the side loop together with the next stitch. The number of stitches remains the same, as we didn't decrease actually, as the side loop we used is not counted and we don't usually crochet into it. You can see now how neat is the place where the 2 parts are connected and there is no hole at all. In round 2nd we need to make 2 decreases in a round. Crochet 2 single crochet stitches, then a decrease, then 5 single crochet stitches, a decrease again, and 3 more single crochet stitches. You'll get 12 stitches in total. So 5 more single crochet stitches, 3, 4, 5, the second decrease, and 3 more single crochet stitches, 2, 3. The round is ready, and now we are going to crochet 2 rounds of 12 stitches in total. That means you crochet a single crochet stitch in each stitch around. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And 1 more round of 12 stitches again. 11, 12. The horn is almost ready. We need to stuff it a bit and continue crocheting. I'll crochet 3 additional single crochet stitches. You may need less or more. You should get till the side part of the horn, so it's easy to fold the detail and crochet through both edges together. Now fold and crochet connecting the 2 edges. I will crochet 6 single crochet stitches. 3, 4, 5, and I'll make 1 more single crochet stitch so the edge looks better. I crochet through the side loops. The horn is ready. Cut the thread and pull it through the loop. Crochet the second horn following the same pattern. All the details are ready and we just need to attach and sew them. I'm going to use pins to fix the details. First, place the ears symmetrically and fix with pins. Same for the second ear. I believe I need to move it a bit, like this. Okay, that's enough. Now you can place the horns. I like them to be right near the ears. You may attach them lower or higher, that depends on your wishes. Fix with pins again. And the same for the second horn. Make sure they are placed symmetrically. Fix with pins so the horn doesn't move in the process. I will move the ear a bit higher. Yeah, that's much better. And now I'm going to sew all the details to the band bases. I prefer to use a plastic needle while working with blush yarn. I usually start by sewing the ears, that's easier for me. I don't have a special way of sewing, so just do it as you are used to. And the same process for the second ear. After the ears are sewn, don't forget to fasten off and weave in the yarn tails. Now the horns. fasten off and weave in the yarn tail. Sew the second horn and your hairband is ready. Hope you've enjoyed crocheting with me. Thanks for watching. Follow Didi Toys for more tutorials.